The European Union has not treated us well, and it's been a very, very unfair trade situation. I'm here to protect, and one of the reasons I was elected is I'm protecting our workers, I'm protecting our companies, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Thank you, Mr. President. You spoke about North Korea in the Oval Office.
But I have to work on trade deals. We're working on NAFTA right now, and if we're able to make a deal with Canada and Mexico in NAFTA, then there will be no reason to do the tariffs with Canada and Mexico. But again, other countries, we won't have that choice. And unless they can do something for us, long time and certainly know of. And they're investing tremendous amounts of money in the. As an example, if the European Union takes off some of the horrible barriers that make it impossible for our product to go into there, then we can start talking. Otherwise, we're going to leave it the way it is. So the fact is we've been mistreated as a country for many years, and it's just not going to happen any longer.
How do you avoid
many, sometimes fairly, but there are, when we're behind on every single country, trade wars aren't so bad. Do you understand what I mean by that? When we're down by 30 billion, 40 billion, 60 billion, 100 billion, the trade war hurts them, doesn't hurt us.
How do you avoid this escalating? How do you avoid this escalating into a trade war?
Well, we'll have to see.
I fully understand and respect the President's view that we have to look after his own country, the country that you're leading. I understand that fully. That's my primary task as well. But for me, leading a small country, depending on open trade, the best way for us is to do that with others, because our export equals to 50% of our GDP. So for us, it is crucially important that we have this open and free trade.
It's got tremendous energy. It's tough. I like conflict. I like.
When it comes to steel, yes, we have an overcapacity in the world. That's obvious. But at the same time, it is China that is producing about 50% of the steel in the world. So, and European Union, perhaps 10%, and less than that. So,
Mr. President, thank you for hosting us. You mentioned that Sweden has helped.
I think that they are sincere, but I think they're sincere also because the sanctions and what we're doing with respect to North Korea, including, the great help that we've been given from China, and they can do more, but I think they've done more than certainly they've ever done for our country before. So China has been a big help. I think that's been a factor. But the sanctions have been very, very strong and very biting.
First, sir, do you believe that North Korea's recent willingness to talk is sincere?
Not being naive, it's not up to us to solve this problem, but we can definitely, with our long presence on the peninsula, both in south and north. We have an embassy in Pyongyang, for example. We've had that since 1973. So with that relation with North Korea, I believe that they trust us. We're a non-aligned country and a military non-aligned country, and I think we can if the President decides, or the key actors decide, if they want us to help out, we'll be there.
A much, much higher level than that, but it's called transshipping. So